and welcome to the wonderful world of green plants. Yes, my dear children, we are living in a beautiful world of green plants. There are so many green plants around us. Whether it may be a tiny planktons to the huge big trees or the coniferous trees in the hilly areas. Yes, there are different varieties of plants and we are surrounded by such beautiful plants. Isn't it? Can you imagine a life without plants? Yes, we can't imagine our life. We can't imagine the existence of living world without plants. Yes, the food, which is the most essential for our survival, comes from plant. The bread, the rice, the fruits, the vegetables, whatever we are having in our daily life, all comes from plants only. Even my dear children, the milk which you are having every day, the milk, the eggs, the dairy products, the cheese, all comes from animals. That no doubt all comes from animals, but obviously animals are also dependent on plants, isn't it? Yes, the animals, we people, we human beings, all the living world depends on plants for their food and ultimately depends on food for the existence of life on this earth. We can't imagine life without plants. Yes, and the most important thing, plant gives us oxygen, dear children, and without oxygen we can't survive. We are dead without oxygen. We breathe in oxygen for the existence of life. So all comes from our plants only. We can't imagine a world without plants. And that's why, children, our earth is called as green planet. Now you can understand why earth is called as green planet? Yes, of course. Very true. We are surrounded by green plants. Yes. So our earth is called as your green planets. So today in this session, me Subasini Patnaik will make a tour to green world of earth. Yes, I welcome you to the greenery of the universe. Yes, so now I'm saying green. Even I wore green color t-shirt even. Yes, green. Why I am calling earth as a green planet? What is the significance of this green color? Of course, we all know plants are green in color. The leaves of the plants are green in color. Why that green in color? Why the plants' leaves are green in color? Why most of the plants? I'm not saying all the plants. Most of the plants are green in color. Why? Why these leaves with these plants are green in color? Yes, and I told you that plants prepare the food for all of us. But where is the kitchen? Have you ever seen a kitchen in plants? Where is the kitchen? Where the plants used to prepare food for all of us? Yes, dear children, today I am going to answer all those questions and you need to pay full attention to the green world of life. So, without further delay, let's get started. Okay, first I told you the significance of green. Yes, the significance of the color green. Why the plants, why the leaves of the plants, why the stem of the plants. I'm not saying all the plants. Some of them exhibits different colors even. But most of the plants all over the world are green in color. Isn't it? Why that green color? Yes, because my dear children, in plants and especially in the leaves, yes, especially in the leaves and stem, there is a pigment. Yes, listen to me very carefully, my dear children. So in leaves of the plants and in some stems of the plant, there is a pigment. What is a pigment, ma'am? Pigment is a color, my dear children. Yes, there is a pigment and that pigment is green in color, and due to that pigment, the plants all over the world are green in color. The leaves are green in color. Yes, now whenever you will see a leaf that exhibits green in color, what you will come to a conclusion? Yes, A pigment is there. A green color pigment is there. And what is the name of that green pigment which is present in the leaves of the plant? That is called as chlorophyll. Yes? What is the name of the pigment that exhibits green color to the plants, that exhibits green color to the leaves? The name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment. Yes? What is the name of that pigment? Chlorophyll pigment. Now you got to understand why the trees and plants and leaves are green in color. Why, my dear children? It's because of a pigment, and the name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment. Yes? What is the name of that pigment, children? The name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment. Yes? What is the name of that pigment which exhibits green color to the plants? The name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment, which exhibits green color to the leaves and to the entire plants. Understood? First point here clear? Why it is green in color? Because of a pigment. Pigment is nothing but color. Yes, because of a pigment, and the name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment. Yes, I have cleared the confusion of green color. Now it's the turn of the kitchen. I asked you, where is the kitchen? Yes, where is the kitchen? Where the plants prepare the food? Yes, it's nothing but leaf. Leaves are the kitchen of the plant, where the plants prepare food for itself as well as for whole living world. Yes, which is the kitchen, which is the food factory of the plant. Leaves. Yes, leaves are green in color. Why it is green in color? Because of a pigment called chlorophyll pigment. Yes, pigment is nothing but a color. And the leaves and the plants contains this chlorophyll pigment which exhibits green color to the plants. And which is the kitchen of the plant? And which is the food factory of the plant? Leaf only. Leaf is the food factory of the plant. Leaf is the kitchen of the plant, where the plant produces food for itself as well as for the whole living world. Yes. Now I think you all are clear about both these answers. Why it's green in color? Because of chlorophyll pigment, which is the kitchen, which is the food factory of the plant. Leaf. So we need to study, we need to have a clear idea about what leaves are. Yes, what is there inside the leaves. Yes, we need to know the structure of the leaves. So let's go inside the leaf and study the structure of the leaf. And my dear children, you can see this beautiful green leaves on the board. Isn't it? Yes, it's a beautiful green leaf, although I am poor in drawing, but still it's quite good. Yes, so it's a beautiful green leaf I have drawn. I have drawn a small stem even. Yes, you can see this one. This is the stem of the plant, my dear children. What is this one? This one is the stem of the plant. Yes, you can see how I have drawn a leaf here. And I will tell you the various parts which is present in the leaf. Okay, so let's begin with the structure of the leaf. The structure of the leaf. You just observe the diagram, how the leaf appears, what is there in the structure. We will discuss one by one structure. So first, you are now quite clear about this one. What did I say? What is this? Stem. This is the stem of the plant. This is the stem of the plant, dear children. This is the stem. And in a stem, from where the leaf arises. Yes, so whenever you are going to study now, or whenever you are listening this video, so please have a leaf in your hand and you can easily understand it. Yes, so this is what the stem. And from which part of the stem the leaf arises? This part. This is called node. Yes, this is called as the node. See, I have circled it with black color. Yes, this part is called as a node. What is a node? What is a node? From where the leaf arises. Yes, the first one is a node. It's a point on stem. Understood? So what is the first structure? First, obviously a stem. Yes. And the second structure is a node. What is a node? Node is a point. See, this is a point. This is also a point. This is a node. This is a node. This is a node. Yes. So node is a point from where a bird or a leaf arises. Clear? Yes. So node is a point. This is a node. This is a node. Yes. So what is a node, my dear children? It's a point. It's a point on the stem. It's a point on the stem from where the bird and the leaf arises. Yes. So whenever your mother is going to ask, show me the bird on the stem. Yes, you can easily denote it now. Yes, it's a point. It's a point from where the bird and the leaves arises. Remember? Yes. First stem, we know that. Then node. The first structure of the leaf is node. What is a node? It's a point. It's a point from where the leaf arises. Got it? Now let's move on to the second part of the leaf, that is lamina. What is a lamina? It's nothing. It's an extended part of the leaf. It's an extended part of the leaf. It's an extended part of the leaf that is called lamina or leaf blade. Yes, what is lamina, or you can also call it as leaf blade. It's an extended, means extended, more portion. It's an extended part of a leaf. Obviously, leaves are of different shapes and different sizes. Yes, leaves are of different shapes, different sizes. Some are thin, some are wide, some are broad, some are long. Yes, different shapes of leaves are there. So what is lamina or leaf blade? It's an extended portion of the leaf. Now let's move on to the third structure of the leaf. That is petiole. What is petiole? Sounds different, right? Petiole. Petiole. What is petiole? Nothing. It's a stalk. Yes, you can see. It's a stalk. This is a stalk, which arises from the base of the stem. From where it arises? From the base of the stem. This is called as your stalk, dear children. What is a stalk? What is a petiole? It's a stalk. Yes, it's a stalk or a stem that connects the leaf with that of the plant. Yes, understood? What is a petiole, my dear children? Petiole is nothing but a stalk which connects the leaf with that of the stem or with that of the plant. Understood? So we have this, as far as now we have discussed three structures. First you know stem. Done. Next node. Node is what? It's a point. It's a point from where the leaf or a bird arises. Yes. Now what is lamina? Extended form of the leaf. It can also be called as leaf blade. What is a petiole? What is a petiole? It's a stalk. What it is? It's a stalk, dear children. It's a stalk. It's a stalk which connects the leaf. Which connects this leaf with that of the stem. Petiole is a stalk which connects the leaves with that of the stem. What is petiole? Petiole is a stalk which connects the leaf with that of the stem. Understood? Now clear about what is a petiole? Apex. Next structure of the leaf is apex. You can see this one. This is called apex of the leaf. What is apex of the leaf? Apex is the tip of the leaf. Yes, the extreme end, the tip of the leaf is called apex. Yes, dear children, this is called as your apex. What is an apex? It's the tip of the leaf. Yes, apex is the tip of the leaf. Understood? What is petiole? It's a stalk which connects the leaf with that of the stem. What is apex? The tip of the leaf. Yes, clear? Now let's move on to the another structure, midrib. What is midrib? You can see this one. This is called as the midrib. What is midrib? It's a central. It is located at the center or not? It is central thick. It's a central thick linear vein. Yes, it's a central thick linear vein. Yes, which divides the leaf into two equal parts. Yes, it's a central thick linear vein which divides the leaf into two parts and which starts from the base of the leaf and ends at the apex of the leaf. Understood? What is midrib? You can see here, children, this is the midrib. This one is the midrib. From where it started, you see? You started from the base of the leaf. Yes, up to which? Up to apex of the leaf. It's centrally located or not? Yes, the midrib is located in the middle or not? Yes, the midrib is located in the middle of the leaf. The midrib is centrally located linear vein. It's a linear vein located in the middle of the leaf which divides the leaf into two parts. Which divides the leaf into two parts or not? Yes. So what is a midrib? Mid means remember, middle. Yes, it's a vein. It's a linear vein. Yes, midrib is a linear vein which starts from the base of the stem and ends at the apex of the leaf, and it divides the leaf into two equal halves. That is nothing but your midrib. Understood? That is nothing but midrib. And you see, number of veins are arising. Yes, these are called as the veins. Yes, these are called as your veins. And from veins means nothing but branches. Yes, branches of the veins. And from again these veins, number of small branches arises. You can see, number of small branches arises. They are called veinlets. They are called veinlets. They are called veinlets. They are called, these are called as veins. They are nothing but branches. Yes, they are nothing but branches of the midrib. Yes, veins are nothing but the branches of the midrib, and again from the veins a number of veinlets arises. And what is this use of veins, midrib and veinlets? All supply water and minerals from the soil through the root to the leaf. Because leaf requires water, leaf requires minerals for the food production, and we call leaf as the food factory, isn't it? Just now we discussed that leaf is regarded as the kitchen, leaf is regarded as the food factory. So for the preparation of food, definitely we require your water and minerals. Yes, and who supply this water and minerals? These veins supply water and minerals to the leaf for food production. That we are going to discuss very clearly after the structure of the leaf. Yes, understood, my dear children? What is the main structure of the leaf? So let's summarize it briefly. Structure of why leaf is green in color? Why leaf is called green in color? Because of a presence of a pigment, and the name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment. Done. The name of that pigment is chlorophyll pigment, which exhibits green color to the leaves and plants of plants. Yes, first thing done. Which is called the food factory of the plant? Leaf is called the food factory of the plant. Now let's see the structure of the leaf. First structure, leaf arises from the stem. Yes, and first one, node. What is a node? This one is a node. What is a node? It's a point from where the bird or leaf arises. Done. What is a petiole? Petiole is a stalk. Petiole is a stalk. Petiole is a stalk which connects the leaf with that of the stem. Yes. Then what is lamina or leaf blade? It's an extended portion of the leaf. Yes. What is midrib? I told you, midrib, middle. Yes, it is present centrally located linear vein or middle located vein which divides the leaf into two equal halves. That is midvein. Yes, what are these veins? These veins, the veins arises from the midrib, and number of small branches arises from these veins. They are called veinlets. What is the use of these veinlets and veins and midrib? They supply water and nutrients to the leaf for the production of the food. I think, dear children, you are now clear about the structure of the leaf. If anyone is going to ask about the structure of the leaf, definitely you can start from color. Color due to chlorophyll pigment. Nodes, it's a point from where the leaf or a bird arises. Midrib, middlely located or centrally located, which divides the leaf into two equal halves. Vein arises from midribs. Veinlets arises from the vein. Yes, petiole, stalks that connects the leaf to the plant. Yes, and these work of you. What is the use of these veins and veinlets? They help in the transport of water and nutrients from the soil to the leaf for the food production. Yes, I hope you understood now the structure of the leaf. Now let's move further. Yes, children, now that we came to know about the structure of the leaf, you need to know one of the most important structure which is present on the leaf. You will ask me, ma'am, what is that now? Yes, I will tell you what is that main structure which is present on the leaf. Yes. So on this leaf, what happened? On the underside of the leaf, actually it is not visible with our naked eyes. When we are going to observe a leaf under microscope, then only we can see that structure. It's a hidden microscopic structure. What is that microscopic structure that is present underside of the leaf? Yes, that is small pores are present. On the underside of the leaf or on the leaf also. Or on the leaf, small pores are present and that pores are called as your stomata. Yes, and that pores are called as your these pores are called as your stomata. Just like we are having nose to breathe in. Yes, just as we people are having a nose to breathe in, to take oxygen, in the same way the leaves or the plants, yes, the plants have stomata, small holes. Yes, suppose this is a leaf. Yes, small holes are present on the leaves. Small pores are present on the leaves, and that pores are called stomata, which is used for respiration in case of plants. Means plants breathe through this stomata. As we breathe through our nose, plants breathe through these pores. And what is that pore called? That pore is called as your stomata. Understood? Which is the nose of the plant, where it is present. The nose of the plant is stomata, which is nothing but small pore, microscopic pore. We can't see with our naked eye. We need a microscope to see that pore. Yes, a small pores are present on the leaf, which are called stomata, and this stomata helps the plant to breathe. And through this stomata, what happened? The plant takes the sunlight, the plant takes the carbon dioxide from the air for food production. That is what we are going to discuss now. Understood? Clear? What is that pore present on the leaf called? Stomata. What is the pore that is present on the leaf? Stomata. And what is the use of that stomata? That stomata helps the plant to breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. Because that oxygen which the plant will breathe out is necessary for us, because we breathe in oxygen, but they breathe in carbon dioxide. Total reverse. Don't get confused, my dear children. So what are stomata? Stomata are small pores which are present on the leaf, but they are microscopic. Yes, what is the use of that stomata? The stomata is used for breathe in and breathe out in case of your plants. Where it is present? It is present in the leaf. Can we see with our naked eyes? No, we can't see with our naked eye. It needs a microscope to see the stomata which is present in the leaves. Clear, my dear children? So, I told you that, and in the beginning I told you that the kitchen of the plant is a leaf. You understood that even. The kitchen of the plant is your leaf. The food factory of the plant is leaf. We understood that. But how the food is produced? Yes. What is that process called? Yes. Where and how? how the process of food preparation takes place in the leaf. That we are going to discuss right now. The food production in the leaves. Yes, food production by the plant for itself as well as for the whole living world. How the plant produces the food in the leaf. Yes, what is that process called? Yes, so now let's move inside the leaf and see how the plants are preparing the food for us. So before it, I told you we can't see with our naked eye. We need a microscope. So whenever we are using a microscope to see the leaf, listen to me very carefully. So whenever we require a microscope to see the leaf, and when we are going to observe a leaf, under microscope, no doubt we are going to observe stomata. Along with it, we can observe this type of structure. You can see on the board I have drawn it. Yes, the structure of the leaf when we are going to observe it under microscope. Yes, when a typical leaf is observed under microscope, this type of structure is seen. Actually, you know, children, our body, your plant's body, all living body are made up of small cells. Small, this type of structure. That is called cells actually. Our body is made up of small structure, that is called cells. Animal body is made up of a small structure, cells. Your plant body is also made up of small structure, that is called cells. In our body, number of cells are there. Yes, so in the same way, plant body is also made up of cells, and when we are going to observe a typical leaf under microscope, we can observe this type of structure. These are all cells. Yes, dear children, these are all cells which makes the leaf of the plant. Yes, the plant body is entirely made up of cells. Our body is entirely made up of cells. Animal body is made up of entirely tiny structure called cells. So when we are going to observe the leaf under microscope, this type of structure is seen. These are all cells, my dear children. These are all cells, and inside these cells, chlorophyll is present. I told you what is a chlorophyll. Yes. Chlorophyll is the green pigment which gives green color. Just now we discussed. Yes. So in these cells, my dear children, in these cells, your chlorophyll pigment is present which gives green color. Yes, and inside this structure, the food production takes place. Inside these cells, the food is produced by the plants for itself and for all of us. Yes, these are our cells, and inside these cells, the green pigment called chlorophyll is present, and food production also takes place in these cells of the leaf. How? And what is that process called? What is the process of production of food called? The process of production of food in the leaf is called photosynthesis. Yes, it's a very important terminology, my dear children. You will come across with this word all through your life. Yes, so the process of food production in case of plant is called photosynthesis. But how will it prepare food? Where are the spices? Where are the onions, potato? How will it prepare the food? Let's see how will it prepare the food. So the process of production of the food in case of plants is called photosynthesis. What it is called? Food production in plants is called photosynthesis. And where photosynthesis takes place? Inside the leaf and inside the cells of the leaf. Clear? Yes, the process of production of food. Yes, the process of production of food in the leaves of the plant is called photosynthesis. Once again, I am repeating, dear children. The process of food production. Yes, the process of food production in leaves is called as photosynthesis, and hence we call leaf as the food factory of plant now, because food production takes place, and that process of food production is called photosynthesis. But how it prepares the food? How? I told you Stomata are present. The nose of the plant. Yes, stomata. What are stomata? Small pores are present on the... Through that hole, through that stomata, what happened? The leaf captures the sunlight. It holds the sunlight. Which one? Through that stomata, the sunlight enters inside the leaf. Through that stomata, the sunlight enters the leaf. And through that stomata, the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas which is present in the air. Yes, in our air. You know, we breathe out carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is present in the air. So, the stomata, which is a pore, which is a hole. Through that hole, the carbon dioxide enters the leaf. Sunlight is captured by the chlorophyll present in the leaf. Yes. And from the soil, we are pouring water every day. Yes or no? Yes. So, from the soil, the roots takes the water and minerals and through the vein it sent to the leaves. Yes. Finally, the leaf received all the products. It receives the carbon dioxide from the stomata. First thing, what did the leaf receive now? The leaf received carbon dioxide from the air through the stomata. Yes. The chlorophyll captures the sunlight through the roots. Through the roots, water and minerals comes and reaches the leaf through the veins we discussed. Yes. So finally the leaf got the carbon dioxide, the leaf got the sunlight, the leaf got the water and minerals. And ultimately it uses these products and produces the food. Yes, it uses these products and produces the food. And where did it stores that food? It stores the food in the stem, it stores the food in the leaves, it stores the food in the roots, but in the form of starch. But in the form of starch. Starch is nothing but sugar, my dear children. Yes, and finally we take these leaves. You have heard about palak, spinach. Yes, you ate spinach, you ate mint leaves, you ate your tulsi leaves. Directly, these leaves. Yes, it stores that food that we are having. Understood? First thing, what is the process of food production called? The process of production of food is called photosynthesis. Where does photosynthesis takes place? In the leaves of the plant. How? I told you about stomata, which is a pore, which is present in the leaf, which we cannot see with our naked eyes. So through that hole, through that pore, through that stomata, what happens? Carbon dioxide reaches the house. House means leaf. Carbon dioxide through the stomata enters the leaf. The chlorophyll, the green pigment, the chlorophyll captures the sunlight and through the roots it absorbs the water and mineral, and this water and mineral reaches the leaves through the veins. Yes, finally it got carbon dioxide, it got sunlight, it got water and minerals, and finally food production takes place in the leaf, and that process is called as your photosynthesis. Understood? What is photosynthesis? It's a process where the plant uses the carbon dioxide, uses the light energy and water and minerals from the soil for the production of food is called photosynthesis. How the carbon dioxide enters the leaf? Through the stomata. Yes, how the sunlight is absorbed? The sunlight is absorbed through the chlorophyll pigment. How the water and minerals from the soil reaches the leaf? Through the roots by the help of the veins. And finally food production takes place, and that process is called as your photosynthesis. Light means nothing but sunlight, carbon dioxide which is the air which is present in the air. Yes, water that is present in our soil. We used to pour water every day to the plants for the preparation of food only. Yes. So now the thing is that what is the use of this food for us? It's very important we know that. Without having food and without having that oxygen which the plants liberates, yes, we can't survive on the plant. But what is the use of these foods for the plants? Of course, plants also doing the work. Plant is also making food for us. It requires energy. It requires food. It helps us to repair these dead cells. The cells which become dead. The cells become worn out. Yes, it helps in repairing that cells or tissues. Yes, The plants uses this food to repair its dead cells, to repair its your tissues, worn out tissues, injured cells. So plants utilizes this food for the repairing of the worn out cells. Plants uses this energy for respiration. Plants uses the energy for photosynthesis. It is also undergoing number of metabolic processes. So why don't it requires food? It also requires food. And ultimately you know that we require the food for our existence. And we depend on the plants for our food. We depend on oxygen for the plant. Yes or no? Oxygen is essential for our survival. Food is as well as essential for our survival. And both is given by the plants. Understood, my dear children? Yes. So the process by which the plants uses the carbon dioxide, sunlight and water and minerals for the preparation of food is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis takes place in the leaf. Yes, sunlight is absorbed by chlorophyll and through the stomata carbon dioxide enters and oxygen is also liberated. Yes, oxygen is actually an excretion of the plant. It is waste. Oxygen is a waste for the plant. So it liberates. It gives out through the stomata. But that oxygen is important for us. So this is what the process of food production. And how does the food is stored in case of plants? The food is stored in the form of starch. Where does it stores? It stores in the root, stem and leaves which we eat. Clear? So these are the common plants and these are the common process that takes place in almost all the plants. But what in case of some unusual plants? Again, you will ask, what is this unusual plants, ma'am? Of course, there are some unusual non-green plants. Yes, there are some non-green plants are there. Croton. Yes, croton plant, have you seen? Its leaves are red in color. Actually, chlorophyll pigment is there, but the red color is dominating that chlorophyll pigment. Yes, so croton plant is there, although it exhibits red color. The red color dominates the chlorophyll pigment. So beautiful it is. So there also food production takes place. But what in case of your mushroom? What in case of mushroom? They are non-green. Does mushroom is green in color? No, mushroom is not in green color. It's white in color. Means there is no chlorophyll pigment. Yes. There is no chlorophyll pigment in mushroom. Yes, there is no chlorophyll pigment. Then how it prepares its food, ma'am? It actually takes its food. It doesn't prepare its food. It takes its food from the rotten leaves, dead materials. Have you seen a mushroom growing in a rotten places, dirty places? Yes, so it depends on the rotten materials, dead and decaying materials to extract its nutrition, to extract its food. Your mushroom molds, bread molds, they are all dependent on the dead decaying materials. Wherever you see, there are heaps of dead leaves, heaps of kitchen waste. Yes, kitchen waste, dead organisms are there, decaying organisms are there. You will find mushrooms because they extract the food from these rotten materials. They don't prepare the food because they don't have chlorophyll pigment. They depend on the dead, decaying, rotten materials for their food. They are also plant, but they are non-green plants. Which one? Mushroom, bread molds. Yes. Another one plant is there, that is dodder plant. It also doesn't do any work. It's also very lazy. It's not going to prepare its food. What is do now? It develops special roots, and that roots will enter into another plant. And what food the other plant have? It extracts the nutrition. Yes, वो चोरी कर लेता है. It thieves out the food and nutrition from the other plant. In which place? In case of your dodder plants. Yes, in case of your dodder plant, it doesn't prepare its own food. Dodder plant will never prepare its own food, but it develops a special roots. Dodder will develop a special roots, and that roots enter into the stem of another plant, and from the stem of another plant it extracts its food. It extracts its nutrition. It do cheating work. Dodder. Yes. So there are some unusual plants which behave unusually to prepare their food. Clear now? Yes. Now, what is the main connection? Now you came across to know the connection between we living organisms with that of the plants. We are nothing. we are nothing without these plants. We are dead without these plants, because these plants only provides us food. These plants gives us oxygen for our survival. So for the ecological balance, we need to maintain a perfect equilibrium between the living world. Yes, so for the ecological balance, we depends on the plants. And plants do everything for us. So please do pay respect to the plants. Plant more trees. Make the world more greenery. Yes, it's only for our benefit. Yes, so live in a clean and green world. We will meet again. Until then, keep smiling and keep yourself and your environment green and clean. Bye.